contain this guy.
Well, listen, Giannis is a threat at any point on the court, and especially when he rebounds the ball. If you're a defender and you're guarding your man, you're in trouble. It's a team that guards Giannis. It's impossible to guard him one-on-one.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. And for Memphis, now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Fades back. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to McHale. Clock at 6. On the take. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Warren. Out to the right wing.
Who's watching here?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
That one's good from Hardaway.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Penny Hardaway. Taking 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get, and that was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Oh, love the confidence Warren had on that shot. He knows how consistent he is at that range.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
It's hauled in by the Heat. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Warren. The fader. Tries again. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Warren's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. Hardaway out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Well, you think about how important bench play is in the modern game. Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better, it just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. Now here's Warren. He's got 5. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he's able to get it back. Hardaway's shot is good.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
To the right side. Pass to Odom. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no-looks, and they're so... Man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no-looks.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
That is your Grizz team. Make some noise, fans.
Here's the pick. Now here's Warren. He's guarded closely. Down low. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Jeffries. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's his first personal foul. They're a team foul. At the line,
The first free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
For 2.
Good on both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Here's Odom. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's his second personal foul.
That's for another game.
4th team foul.
Pass to Marley. Here's Jeffries. It's blocked.
And even though it's still early, they have got to get more aggressive out there.
Here's Odom. 5 points in the game. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Hardaway's checked in for Memphis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with your team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis. You know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Ball against Hardaway. Knocked loose. Back to Warren. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Pass to Marley. Back to Hardaway. Here's Marley. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Sigma. Over to the left wing. Van Arsdale drains the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Time out, call for the Heat. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Leading by 12. Pass to George. Out left to the wing. Fades and shoots. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Ball.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the bucket is good. Hardaway's got 10.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to George. Wide open. And the jumper is good. And the Heat lead by 14.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Marley. Fast break Miami. George passes to Ball. With a 9-footer. Here's Bradley. Count it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And he gets it back. Hardaway against Ball. To the middle. Here's Sigma. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
The kick to Tatum. Up in time. Oh, at the buzzer.
Wow. I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for his squad right there.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat out in front, leading by 17. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us. Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Bradley in at the 5. And here we go, the Heat fast break. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
You might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Zion Williamson has checked in for Memphis. And Miami with a change here, too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Tatum drives in. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Drives to the hoop. Jeffries uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Right side Tatum. From 7. Goes back up. And it's rejected. Bradley grabs the board.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Shoots a fadeaway. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Oh, wow! Oh, incredible! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And it's gotten to the point now where Memphis can beat any team on any given night, Candace.
Yes, that's the culture. They play a certain way. They always continue to next guy up is their mentality. And, you know, I think that sets them up for great success.
One of the most exciting teams to watch in the NBA. To the left wing. Tatum from long range. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Tatum's got 8.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some fouls.
The Heat making a switch here.
Lamar Odom, T.J. Warren.
Here's Jeffries. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Lamar Odom. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Memphis.
Hits both from the stripe. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the inside. Right wing. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from downtown. He's got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop. Zion showing the lift. All about his hands. I think we all know how it is.
Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Warren. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Remains Memphis ball.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Warren. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Tries the spin move. Doubled by Warren. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
That's why you have to think twice before sending a double team at someone.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a 3. And Warren with the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Cummings. Here's Sigma. Inside. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Here's Marley. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And for the Heat, their shooting has been incredible. 72%. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. 1:36 left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. And the Heat, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, BA, anytime.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, BA. She's got a great perspective of the game. I mean, she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
Over to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Van Arsdale. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Tipped!
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
To the paint. And rejected. He's covered by Warren. Out to the wing. To stop the run. Got a hand on it.
With sound instincts and ability, Warren's teammates trust him to make defensive plays.
And so it's T.J. Warren making highlights for Miami. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Shaq, you have any advice for these top rooks?
Stay away from my records, or I'm coming for you, unleashing my Shaq Fu.
Watch out, Rooks. He may not be quick, but I'll tell you what, he can sit on you, and that could do some real damage.
I got you, Kenny.
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Miami Heat.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with...
And after a very... lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You got to like what we're seeing from T.J. Warren.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
And for Miami, outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to McHale. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Outside Warren. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Here's Hardaway, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes a first. A line change here for Miami.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway hits them both. Miami dominating the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum gets the bucket.
You got to get out. You got to get out of the tape. I mean, he's too good of an outside shooter to be allowed this much good space.
Pass to McHale. Here's Jeffries. George defending. Just 5 to shoot. With the 10-footer. And the basket is good. Give him 8.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Bradley. That one's good for 2.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
For 3, George. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Hardaway against Ball. Pass to Jeffries. Inside. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Bradley. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Bradley's got 12.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Hardaway's shot is good.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Here's Bradley. 12 points for him. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Fade away. The shot, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Offensive rebound. The shot comes out. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And that one is hammered home.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9. From the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
There's the drive. It's rebounded by Jeffries.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
With the step back. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Pass to Warren. Here's Bradley. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. And Warren is good for 3. Warren's got 24.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis ball. And for the Heat.
1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. With the drive, and is blocked. Fast break, Miami. Cuts off the pass. Down low. It's deflected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Warren's shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor. They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miami.
Dan Marley.
So he gets them both.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Terry Cummings.
58 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Their poise has been tremendous. Being excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead. Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Warren for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Van Arsdale. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Warren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot.
Miami
now a timeout called by Miami.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Hey, your Grizzlies. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Darren Williams.
Here's Warren. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's Miami, way out of reach with an and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him. Taking it himself.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Warren. Here's Antetokounmpo. Granger grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And for the Heat. Pass to Van Arsdale. Here's the teardrop. Got a piece of it. Now here's Warren. To the wing, right side. From the right block. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. These last seasons, we've had the privilege of listening to our players when they use their voices. And it's also been amazing to see the NBA work to support them.
You know, our players are empowered to stand up for what they believe in. I mean, it started with players like Bill Russell, Spencer Haywood, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that's what our league is about. And we know that's a very special thing.
Tatum, he's checked in for Miami. Ball comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Williams. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by the Heat. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Tatum drives in, pass to Odom. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Here's Granger. And there's a pick. They need this. Can't hit from in close.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Sigma. Shoots from 12. It's good. The Heat on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Kicks it to George. Tatum with it. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
I mean, Tatum, he can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him.
Pounded by Ball. Off the mark there with a 3. The Heat have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. The kick to Tatum. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Pass to Granger. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Heat. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked!
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length, it allows him to make a difference on this end.
Van Arsdale grabs a miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. The Heat have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this 4th. Down low. Oh, deflected. Out to the right wing. And a nice finish on the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And Memphis shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Good on the shot.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Blocked. Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Pass to Granger. They set the pick. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively when they're in a great space. And Cream's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case.
Count it.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Inside. It's stolen. To the wing on the left. Van Arsdale knocks it down from distance.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
The basket counts.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all. Cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for T.J. Warren.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Heat making their last shot. To the right side, to the paint. Oh, and Bradley with a block. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Warren with the rebound.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
On the wing, Bradley. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. High arcing shot. Rejected by George.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
Outside Hardaway. Shot is up, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
At the line for Memphis, Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.